The 2020-21 Premier League season will reach its conclusion this weekend, a campaign which has seen Manchester City reign once again as England's finest side. Pep Guardiola's side have won a third league title in 4 years this season, whilst it has also proven a fruitful campaign for the likes of Leicester and West Ham, who have upset the odds to challenge the Premier League's best. Premier League clubs once again led the Europe for money spent during last summer's transfer window, with further additions following in the winter, and there was no shortage of candidates as we attempt to whittle down the best signings of the season. Some notable mentions have been left off of our list, as we rank the best 5 signings of 2021 campaign. Number 5. Colin Wilson. Colin Wilson endured a difficult campaign last season as Bournemouth were relegated from the Premier League. Faltering following a bright start at the Cherries slipped into the Championship. Bournemouth's relegation saw Newcastle capitalise to sign Wilson in a $20 million deal, a significant sum for the Magpies whose ownership has often been frugal with the investment in recent seasons. Wilson has enjoyed an outstanding first season at St James's Park, and there is strong possibility that Newcastle would not have survived without his output. The 29-year-old have been directly involved in 38% of the Magpies' goals, despite the injury restricting him to just 23 league starts. Wilson's return to form has included 12 goals, 5 assists, and Newcastle's Player of the Season award. His performances having gone somewhat under the radar, giving some superb displays from the English forwards in the division this season. Newcastle's long-suffering fans have for so long had a side they are unable to identify, but with Wilson and the likes of Allen and Maximin, there is a foundation on which to build with the right investment. More acquisitions of a similar style and could have Magpies looking upwards after a season spent nervously looking over their shoulders. West Ham's recruitment team also deserves a mention, with Czech duo Thomas Souček and Vladimir Koufal having been excellent signings, and also the loan move of Jesse Lingard in January. Number 4. Addison Kawaii. Manchester United's deadline day dealings looked an act of desperation after a summer spent unsuccessfully trying to sign Jadon Sancho. Addison Kawaii and Alex Telles arriving with the deals also agreed for teenage duo Facundo Pellistri and Amad Diallo. Cavani's free transfer signing was viewed as a gamble, with the forward approaching the latter stages of a superb career, whilst his late arrival led to accusations that the Uruguay international was little more than a transfer market plan B. Cavani has since shown that class is permanent and has enjoyed an excellent season, scoring 16 goals in all competition and proving an invaluable option to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. More than his goals, however, Cavani's attitude, application, and brilliant movement as an attacking spearhead have provided the Red Devils with the dimension that they were looking for. How the club's hierarchy must wish the 34-year-old was 10 years younger. Number 3. Rafinha. Leeds returned to the Premier League this season after a 16-year absence and have enjoyed a superb season under Marcelo Bielsa, scoring a top-half finish and becoming neutrals' favourites for their fairest approach. Leeds' success have come largely from the same collection of players that won promotion, even given a significant outlay that included the arrivals of Spain internationals Rodrigo and Diogo Llorente. Arriving as a relatively unknown, however, was Rennes winger Rafinha, who has wasted little time introducing himself to a Premier League with a brilliant campaign at Ellen Road. Bizarrely, Rennes allowed Rafinha to leave the club for less than what they paid a year early, a market mistake which Leeds have capitalised on in some style. The 24-year-old has provided 14 goal involvements in just 25 league starts. Rafinha ranks among the division leaders for expected assists as per 90 and shot creating actions per 90 during the 2021 season. And Leeds will hope to keep the exciting winger out of the clutches of the Premier League elites this summer. Number 2. Emiliano Martinez. Aston Villa narrowly avoided relegation upon their Premier League return last season, before backing Dean Smith once again in the transfer market with impressive results. The likes of Matty Cash and Ollie Watkins have been fine investments for Villa this season, though Emiliano Martinez perhaps stands out as the best of their 2020-21 business. The Argentina international won the FA Cup with Arsenal last season, though the return to the fitness of Bernd Leno saw the goalkeeper depart in a $20 million deal in search of regular first-team football. Martinez has proven a brilliant addition to the Villa side and has enjoyed a superb maiden campaign. Martinez ranks third in the standings for the Premier League's Golden Glove, an incredible achievement given his business this season, with only 3 goalkeepers having made more saves. His save percentage of 76.6, the second best in the division in this season. Number 1. Ruben Dias. Manchester City reclaimed the Premier League title this season, with Pep Guardiola's side the best in the division by a distance. Last season's struggles saw defensive shortcomings impact the club's hope of a genuine title challenge, leading to Guardiola investing a club record $62 million to sign Ruben Dias from Benfica. City have invested heavily in defenders in recent seasons without addressing their vulnerability. But Dias has proven the perfect long-term replacement for former captain Vincent Kompany, with the Portugal international bringing both the leadership and aura at the back. City's title charge was propelled by a 15-game winning run between December and March, a period that saw the nearly crowned champions conceded just 4 goals, with Dias and resurgent John Stones forming an impregnable partnership. The 24-year-old is a superb defender in his own right, though his ability to make those around him better has marked him as arguably the player of the season. Dias was named as FWA Footballer of the Year earlier this week, becoming just the 3rd player in history to win the accolade in their first season in England. That's the end of the video. Please like, share, subscribe to the FanStands, and we'll see you in a while.